there, Disney fans!
Hi, Disney fans. How are you? My name is Seth, and I love Disney and anime and pins.
Woo! Hello, Seth. What's going on?
Today, I, as a California resident, am going to be ranking all 4 Walt Disney World Parks.
Woo! Wow, so many parks.
So we just got back from a Walt Disney World Parks
Vacation!
and we were in all 4 parks.
Yay!
So I'll be ranking the 4 parks.
Awesome!
And this is as a California's resident's opinion.
Oh, nice.
So take that as a grain of salt if Magic Kingdom is your favorite park.
Okay.
So coming in at number 4 is Magic Kingdom.
Oh, wah, 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 wah.
It is the closest park to Disneyland here in California. So I feel like I didn't need to be in the Magic Kingdom for a full day, which is why we didn't.
Oh.
We only had 3 days, so we had park reservations for Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios, and we park hopped to Magic Kingdom.
Oh.
We never had a dedicated Magic Kingdom day because we could do that here in California, basically.
That is true.
So I know there are rides that you can't do in California, so we went and did those, but most of the things to do in Magic Kingdom we could do here in California.
Oh.
And it's just way easier to get to Disneyland for us than it is to go to Florida.
Very true.
Coming in at number 3 is Hollywood Studios.
Oh, Hollywood Studios is number 3.
So Hollywood Studios has a lot of the big ticket rides. So you have the Rock and Roller Coaster, you have the Hollywood Tower Hotel, you have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, you have Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Like, you have a whole bunch of really awesome rides. But
There's a really big but.
A lot of these rides I just will not go on. I went on Rock and Roller Coaster for the first time, and I hated it.
Oh, how come?
Well, I can say more in my ranking of my first time rides video, but basically it just goes too fast and my head's banging all around, so I just hated it.
Yeah, it's Aerosmith themed. That's why your head banging.
I do not go on Tower of Terror because I had a back injury, so the seat in Tower of Terror is not supportive of a back, and the drop and the up and the drop and the up and the drop, because I am so light, lifts me up and then drops me on the hard thing.
Damn.
So it's not suited for my back, and so I just will not go on it. Rise of the Resistance I was on for the first time, and yes, it's great, but it's just not worth the wait in my opinion. I am not a Star Wars fan. There are other rides at the parks that do the same thing that I would rather go on, like Remy's or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So I just wouldn't go on that ride very often unless I had a lightning lane.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's just like there are so many rides there that are cool. It's just that they're not for me.
Okay.
So guess in the comments what my number 1 pick park is. Coming in at number 2 is Epcot.
Ooh, Epcot is number 2.
Yes. Epcot is very large. It has a lot of things to do. When I was there in 2000, and as a kid, I just thought that Epcot was a oh, it's just the World Showcase, and you just eat and drink from all these different countries, and I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. But now as an adult, I see that I know that there's a whole bunch of other things to do there. And there's like the living with the land, there's the aquarium, the Grand Fiesta Tour, Three Caballeros ride in Mexico. I never even knew that existed as a kid. And so there's a lot of fun things to do. But the park is just so freaking huge. It takes so long to walk from place to place. And the World Showcase is like 1.5 miles around. And like once you get around to a certain point, you have to keep going because there's just no other way around it. You can take the boats to go across the lagoon, but some days they're just not going. The day we were there, the boats weren't running, so we couldn't just shortcut across the lagoon. So we just had to keep walking around the World Showcase. And if you wanted to go from the Spaceship Earth to the World Showcase to living with the land, it's just like walking back and forth. You're adding so many miles to your day. Like, so
I wonder how many steps we took that day.
We walked almost 10 miles that day.
Woo! 10 miles! Go us!
Yeah. But that was also adding a park hop to Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's true. We hopped over and enjoyed ourselves.
I thought the food was very reasonable at Epcot. I thought, okay, these small dishes are going to be so expensive and not filling, but they were not. They were kind of cheap, like $5 to $8.
Yeah.
And they were sort of filling.
Yeah, they're very reasonable snacks. Like you would go to a grocery store or little kiosk kind of thing, and it's like, yeah, $5 for a nice kebab with hummus and Moroccan bread is what they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, $8 for a rainbow roll in a donut shape. That's what you normally pay at a restaurant.
Yeah. And so Epcot is really fun, actually. So I'm super excited. I was able to do a lot of things. We were able to do so many things that day.
Oh, yeah.
So my number one, if you haven't guessed it by now, is Animal Kingdom.
Yay!
I think the theming of that park is really awesome. You walk in, and the only way in is through that tree of life.
That's wild.
And like you go in, you see this huge tree, and it's just like, oh my gosh. And then you've got the dinosaur off to the side, you've got Everest in Asia, you've got Africa, you've got Kilimanjaro Safari, you've got Pandora with the Flight of Passage and the Navi River. And one of the best things we ate the entire trip, which was the Satuli noodle bowls.
Oh,
the rice bowls.
Oh yeah, the rice bowl, really good.
Which, for what, $14?
Like $14.
$14, that's just like how much we normally pay for like a poke bowl.
Yeah.
So like,
and it was huge. It fed us both. It was pretty tasty. I liked it.
And so like, and then there's the bird show, there's the Lion King show, there's that train out to Rafiki's that, we didn't do that, but we could have. But like, you can see all the animals. We couldn't see very many animals though.
We went in later in the afternoon, around 3 or something.
But there's supposed to be a place where you could just like walk through and see a whole bunch of animals.
Oh yeah, I don't think we
Maybe we didn't even go to that place.
Maybe not. I don't think we did.
Anyway, like seeing animals in a theme park is kind of cool. So it also has two of my favorite rides. So.
Ooh.
And I'll get to that in my ranking of rides video coming out. So subscribe for that if you want to see what my favorite new rides that I've ridden.
Oh yeah, I want to know.
All right. So, what did you think of my ranking of the Disney theme parks in Florida? How would you rank them? Comment down below. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe for more Disney, anime, and pin content. And I will see you on the flip side.